Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Next Level Talks. I'm Aaron, your host, and today we have a very exciting and important topic: why failure is the first step to success. Now, failure, that's a big word. Sometimes it feels heavy, right? But don't worry. Today we will explore it in a fun, easy way. And to help us, I have a wonderful guest, my good friend Elina. Hi, Elina. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, Aaron. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm extra happy because we're talking about failure. I have a lot of stories about that.
Perfect, because our listeners love real stories. Okay, friends, before we start, remember, this podcast is for learners of English. We will speak slowly, clearly, and sometimes we will explain words and phrases. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
So, Elina, let's start simple. What do you think? What is failure?
Good question. For me, failure means trying something and it doesn't work. Maybe you wanted to win a race, but you lost. Maybe you wanted to start a business, but it closed. Failure is when the result is not what you wanted.
Yes, exactly. Failure is not the end of the story. It's just when something doesn't work out. And sometimes we think failure means I'm not good enough. But actually, it just means I tried and I learned.
Right. Many people are afraid of failure, but really, failure is a teacher.
Ooh, I like that. Failure is a teacher. Friends, let's repeat that. Failure is a teacher. So, Elina, why do you think people are so afraid of failure?
Well, first, nobody likes to feel embarrassed. Imagine you are in school and you give a wrong answer. Some people laugh. You feel shy. That's one reason.
Yes, embarrassment. That means feeling shy or uncomfortable when others see our mistake.
Exactly. And another reason is people compare themselves. We look at Instagram or TikTok, we see someone's perfect life, perfect job, perfect face, and then we think, oh, I'm failing.
Yes, comparison. That's a big problem. But friends, remember, social media is not always real. People show the best part of their life, not the hard part.
That's true. Behind every success, there are many failures we don't see.
Elina, do you know some famous people who failed before they became successful?
Oh, yes, many. For example, Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. He failed more than 1,000 times before the light bulb worked.
Yes, and he said something very smart. He didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps.
Exactly. And J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, she was rejected by many publishers before one said yes.
Right. Friends, rejected means someone said no to her book. But she didn't stop. She continued. And now, boom! Harry Potter is one of the most famous stories in the world.
And Michael Jordan, the basketball player, he said he missed thousands of shots in his career, and that's why he succeeded.
Okay, Elina, let's make it personal. Can you share one of your own failures?
Oh, so many. But okay, here's one. When I was in university, I tried to start a YouTube channel. I wanted to teach English. I recorded videos, I uploaded them, but almost nobody watched. My friends laughed at me. I felt like a failure.
Oh, no. And what did you do?
At first, I wanted to quit, but then I thought, no, I want to learn from this. I studied how to make better videos, how to use a microphone, how to edit, and slowly the channel grew. Today, I don't have millions of subscribers, but I have a small, happy community.
That's amazing. And see, your failure was not the end. It was the first step.
Yes, without that failure, I wouldn't know how to improve.
Friends, did you hear that? Failure can show us the way to improve. That's the important part. So, Elina, what lessons can people learn from failure?
Three things. First, patience. Success takes time. Second, creativity. Failure makes you think of new ideas. And third, strength. Every time you fail and try again, you become stronger.
I love that. Patience, creativity, and strength. That's a good list.
Yes, and also, failure helps us understand what we really want. Sometimes we fail because it wasn't the right path for us.
That's true. Like when I was younger, I wanted to be a professional singer. I auditioned for a music show, and I failed.
Really?
Yes, but you know what? That failure showed me something. I didn't want to be a singer full-time. What I really wanted was to use my voice to connect with people. And now, look, I'm a podcast host.
Wow, that's a perfect example. Sometimes failure redirects us.
Okay, Elina, let's be practical. Our listeners may ask, what should I do after I fail?
Good question. I think step one, accept it. Don't run away from failure. Say, okay, I failed. That's normal.
Yes, acceptance. That means you are honest with yourself.
Step two, analyze. Ask yourself, why did it happen? What can I do differently next time?
Yes, analyze means to study carefully, to think about the reasons.
And step three, try again. This is the most important. Don't stop.
Yes, try again. That's the magic. I have a question, Elina. How can we turn failure into motivation?
Ah, nice one. I think you need to change your perspective. Instead of saying, I failed, I'm terrible, you say, I failed, I learned something. That small change gives motivation.
Yes, perspective means how you look at something. And when you change your perspective, the story changes.
Exactly. And also, you can remember your why. Why did you start this journey? If your why is strong, failure cannot stop you.
Beautiful. Friends, write that down. Remember your why. Okay, Elina, let's add some humor. Failure can be funny too, right?
Oh, yes. For example, once I wanted to bake a cake for my friend's birthday, but I forgot to add sugar. The cake looked nice, but when we tasted it, oh my, it was like bread.
That's a sweet failure, or maybe not sweet at all.
Not sweet at all. But you know what? My friend laughed, and it became a good memory.
See? Even failures can give us funny stories. So, Elina, what advice would you give to someone who just failed and feels very sad?
I would say, don't give up. Your failure today is not your future. Cry if you need, rest if you need, but then stand up and try again.
That's powerful. And friends, remember, every successful person has a failure story. You are not alone.
Yes, you are part of a big family of learners, dreamers, and fighters.
All right, friends, before we close, let's quickly review some useful phrases we heard today. I will say the phrase and then explain in simple English. Failure is a teacher. We can learn from our mistakes. Don't give up. Don't stop trying. Remember your why. Remember the reason you started. Try again. Make another attempt after failing. Failure is not the end. It's only one step in your journey. Change your perspective. Look at a problem in a new way. Failure shows us how to improve. Mistakes can guide us. Behind every success, there are many failures we don't see. Failure redirects us. Sometimes failure shows a new, better path. Don't compare yourself. Focus on your journey, not on others. Well, that was a rich conversation. Elina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Aaron, and thank you to everyone listening. My final message is simple. If you fail, smile and say, "This is my first step. You are stronger than you think."
Beautiful. Friends, I hope today's talk gave you hope and some new English phrases. Remember, failure is not your enemy. It's your teacher, your guide, your first step to success. Thank you for listening to Next Level Talks. Don't forget to practice these phrases. And if you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Elina.
And we'll see you next time on Next Level Talks. Bye.